evening and welcome to the Psychic Coffee Shop. I'm Aeson Knight, and of course sitting down with me tonight is my manager, Techie Joe. How are you, darling?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you this evening?
Oh, dealing with StreamYard and its joy, and Facebook being its problem. You
Oh
know, the
no.
normal. We are
Oh.
only on the YouTubes. We will probably only be on the YouTubes for a little bit because that's the way the cookie wants to crumble. That's
It is,
fine.
it is, it is.
You know. Let me get this out to everyone.
Hey.
So
Hello
how's your week been while
everyone.
I'm doing this?
Hey Brenda. Glad you could join us this evening. What you drinking and how's your day
Publish now. Go over and do the hootsy. Alright. I'll be there in a minute, guys. I'm doing the social media stuff. You know, this is becoming a problem.
Oh. What is?
This not
The
showing
social
up on
medias.
Facebook. You can't get it to go to live to Facebook. It only does the two YouTubes. Like, this
Yeah.
is the second show that it's done this with.
Yeah.
So I think we need to be figuring something.
StreamYard, we love you, but what the heck?
They're just being problematic. That's where I'm at right now. And I don't think it's StreamYard. I think it's Facebook.
Ah, Facebook. What the? Oh wait, no, it's just another damn week for Facebook.
Yeah. So I think
Why?
we're only going to do, I think we're going to move. Temporary error occurred. Please check the account and then post in a few minutes.
Oh, there we go. It's more than we knew.
Like, it's not. Caffeine, well deserved, lazy day. Oh, goodness, I wouldn't know what to do with a lazy day. Alright. So. Brenda, after the show, please check out the Patreon because I think we're going to have an emergency live. Or emergency station meeting because this is the second show this has done it on. I know you guys had voted to maintain the presence, but I think we're about ready to maintain not being on Facebook.
Yeah, it's definitely starting to feel it.
You know, I'm gonna see if I can get one of the Facebooks to upload. Maybe that's the issue. Let's see. Oh, there it is.
Got a Facebook. We got a Facebook.
We got a Facebook.
Woot woot.
Uh,
2. Ooh, ah, ah, ah.
can we get your Facebook? I don't know what the problem is at 8 p.m. They seem to have an issue going live. Okay. So we got the three main Facebooks up and running. We will rock with that.
And if you're just dropping in, we are sorry about that. We are having some issues getting Facebook to go live with us. So we are here now.
Yep.
We are here now.
Yep.
So welcome. Come on in. Get your planner out. Let us know. How's your week going? What you drinking?
Mm-hmm.
It's all going to be okay.
It will be fine, one way or another. Yay, we did go live literally just now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you. Please remember to do the likey, the sharey, the subscribey stuff. That keeps,
Yep.
that makes
Always
YouTube happy and fun and, you know, playful. We're not going to have a lot of banners on this one because this one's going to be more of a more technical stream. Because, when was it? I came back Thursday and went, ugh. And then ran across a few videos and went, let's give this a shot.
Okay.
First, let's do a 3-card spread for the week.
Ooh, yes, please.
And then we'll talk about what Aeson's been working on. There we go. All right.
Because you do, you have new things.
I do. I have a new toy. And we have to talk about why I have the new toy. But I have a new toy. Alright, so first up is we focus on home and family this week. And it may uncover some issues of maybe being left out of the loop on some things. But in reality, we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and with that, we have to make our own choices about are we being left out, or are we really just grounding ourselves? And I'm having espresso if anyone's asking. Alright, so for a while now, Aeson has been struggling with keeping all the projects running all over the place.
Well, there is that.
There is that. And I have to work on my color coding. We all see that. But I've decided that I'm going to try digital for a while. I'm trying out a website called Planaway. Oh no. There you go. Thank you. Come back over here. Stay awake, Planaway. But this is basically what my week next week looks like. Now, the struggle we have been having is keeping everything on a daily page. Like, this will fit up 3 daily pages. What I like about this, and I'm going to show you guys why I like this, is I can come over and go to board, and it has all my to-dos to it, and I can add a card, and you can see when those things are done because this is the Trello view. Now, we tried Trello before, and it works really good because I used Trello when I was at Chase. So you can start a new thing. This is called a column, or they call it a list, and this is Sunday list. I'm going to hit add a card, and I'm going to put a checklist here, and this is the Sunday routine. And now we name it. And then we make it English.
Spell check for you. Gotta love it.
Yep, gotta love it. And then you can go in here. You can add a checklist to it. So authors. Set schedule. Post schedule. Alright. So once you've created the card, you can then go into your calendar over here, and this is the game changer because this is based on Google Calendar. And yes, Google Calendar has tasks, but they kind of suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree on that.
Right. You know, they're automatically 30 minutes. You can't really add multiple things. And
They're wonky. They're very wonky.
they are. Like, that's a product they did not really fill out.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I think just should have stayed in labs until it was ready, and then they
Right.
released it, and everyone went, "The am I supposed to do with this?"
Right.
Like they didn't build it. They didn't build it.
Right.
So no one came.
So anyhow.
Just field of discipline.
Right. So here in the card, you can actually go in and then select the start date. So we want to do this every Sunday, and we want to do this every Sunday and it'll find the time available for you, and you can go in there and choose a different one. So I'm going to set this to be done at 10:30 p.m., and it's going to repeat every week on Sunday, and we can go in here and label, aka color code, and the podcast is purple. Now we'll leave it for blue, and then we hit close because we don't have to save anything, and then it's automatically added to my routines here.
Right.
And I can switch from weekly to daily. So here's my Sunday. This is what my Sunday is looking like today. We got the psychic, the plans that we're in. Then we got gym time. Is that today? Nope, there's today. And then, you know, we get dinner, then gym time, and then it's got all my little sub-task menu things. This is what would get overly complicated on a paper planner. This is why that I'm going to be doing my dailies in my weekly planner, which is now a digital planner. So no, that doesn't end the show, because all this is tracking is my work activity. I've seen many people use like Notion, and I'm going to explore that, but for right now, I'm really like plan away. So it's working. And what's really cool is like I can go in here and this event, click it, and then click it complete. So that if I'm trying to see how often I'm getting a task done, I can actually go to the board, the Trello board here, click the board, and it'll show me how many times have I, like this the past 7 days, how many morning routines have I done. It tracks my habits. You know, we've only used it for about 3 days. We've been playing with it, but it'll track your habits, and you can instantly see how that goes in.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Awesome.
I like it. So you could technically add in like and track your water.
Technically, yes, but that
Like,
would be a routine that I would have to have a cart for each water and go through and check them off.
I know, but if you can set it up to repeat daily,
Right.
like just pop 3 of them on there or 4 of them on there.
Right. And track them.
Click it.
You know, and like today we had to move some things around on the calendar because we need I've got to go in here and add something, which is my nap time that I ain't been getting. That's got to get added in. But you can share multiple calendars. You can have multiple calendars, and it'll all show up here. You know, you can go and click the ones you want. And you just hit accept, and it adds it to it. Now this is going doubles and stuff because it's also being recorded in Google now. So we'll go ahead and pop that off. So this is Trello meets. It's called Planoly.com. It's about $5 a month. I think it's going to be great for managing tasks, and that's what this mainly is my task planner, more so than anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too. I'm hoping it ups my productivity.
And we're not abusing the cat. We are trying to teach the cat to quit getting on the desk.
Yes. Yes. Yes, the cat
You
is
love her, but she's been extra.
She's been more than extra. I'm starting to look like a scratching post, so that's got to stop.
Yes. That would be lovely.
So how's this different from yours, Joe?
Well, your digital planning is truly digital.
Right.
As in this is website based and slash integrated with like Google Calendar and other digital calendars. I am working on effectively digital, but in, so to speak, PDF form, more importantly,
Mm-hmm.
notes.
Right.
So I like where you have to keyboard everything in. I'm writing mine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily have the attachment, hard attachment to my calendar.
Right.
Like it doesn't go ding with your stuff.
Right.
So that's why I also maintain my Google Calendar, which for appointments and stuff, that becomes it goes ding with your stuff.
Right.
And influences a lot of what gets written into my planner.
Right. And with that, you can do like time tracking, which we were trying to do. This enables me to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a number of things that you really need to track someday.
Right. So that. So is this truly digital planning? No. Is it going to be useful? Yes. Am I going to try to learn Notion to take this to the 10th level? Yes.
Okay.
Because apparently Notion can even enable to post to social media, do some other stuff. So we're going to be playing with that. All right. So that's my digital world. Let's flip over and deal with my paper world, because no, I'm not eliminating my paper planner. One, that would be horrifying.
It would for it. Like y'all don't even know.
Yeah. So I went and I printed it the rest of September and stuck it in here. With some other things because we're getting ready for the quarter. So we have the updated vision statements I'm going to be working on. And then the new life balance section is in my planner. This will be going up for sale on the Psychic Coach. This is the new life balance packet. It's a review, and and it really caused me to look at doing digital planning because of that review. But you'll be able to get that up on Psychic Coach. Patreons will be getting that uploaded probably later this evening for free. I went ahead and printed another September calendar just because I wanted to have it here. We will work on that, and then I've got notes. And then we go into our weekly, which, I'm not going to bore you guys with the project. You guys have seen me do that. We're going to start working on a weekly layout because there's things in here and I need to grab that notepad. I'll be right back. Let me grab the notepad. It's just on the table.
Oh.
All right. So yes, we're still using the HP90 system. I've built some of it into Digital World. That's where the Trello boards comes in because that'll be the digital side of it. Task management side of it is again in digital boards. And then we have the weekly layout. And there's some things that I need to track because I don't start touching digital stuff for what? Probably the first hour and a half of my day.
Yeah, normally no.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the first hour and a half. Yeah.
Right. So we're going to put in some tracking. It's not really good to have my my computer in the kitchen. One, it's really heavy to move in there. Two, it would be complicated. Now, Plan With Me does have an app. I'm fighting. My only drawback so far is I can't get it to authorize because Trello just got bought out.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it when that happens.
Yes. All right. So we were up at the summit, and I was able to get me a new Hustle and Heart. So we're going to use that this week.
I gotta say the stuff available in store that's been making me mad because that's getting less and less.
It is.
And especially the stores that are like, oh, we're having a sale.
Yeah, but you only got four sticker books, but you're having a massive sale.
It's like, I think we need to rediscuss your definition of massive.
Yes. And that I really am probably going to like. I didn't like any of the fall collection this year.
Yeah. Hey, Devin.
Hello, Devin. How are you?
I don't know. With Happy Planner, I'm just not seeing things I like anymore.
Right.
Like it's not happening. Like Happy Planner, you're not hitting the happy place.
No, they're not hitting the happy place for me either. That's the reason I went to Hustle and Heart. I mean, not Hustle and Heart, but HB90. Like, I'm loving her stuff. I'm gonna try to invite her on again as a guest. Because she's gonna have a new Demon Saga book coming out. I know she's got the classes, which I didn't get to take this one. Let's just do Golden Green. That sounds kind of good.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. All right.
It's very reflective of our current nature.
Yeah.
Like we're just starting to get some of the little gold bands in the trees.
Are. I know. I'm so sad to see fall here.
Oh. I know it just seems like yesterday. I believe it was like last week. Week before last. That we were able to just go swim.
All right.
And now it's kind of like, nope. We're done with that.
Well, for
it's
now.
Cooler, rainier, like we're getting the things.
All right. All right. So let's take.
Sorry, that's me.
Okay. But no, our struggle has always been my dailies, and if we can move those to digital world, I think Joe will be a lot more happier.
I think more so. I think you'll be happier with it. I think the just the tracking alone,
Right.
and the ability to be flexible with it, to add what you need and delete what you don't,
Right.
and just kind of do whatever you got to do. I think
Right.
it'll work a lot better than everything we've tried to do to facilitate that on paper.
Right.
Because like the only other thing that we've thought about doing that we haven't done,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not like it's off the table. We could do. Is we've talked about that little personal printer thing,
Right.
so he could just like send stuff to print out.
Right.
I'm a little leery of those.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how well that's going to work. I mean, if it works, it could be amazing.
Right.
I'm just not thoroughly convinced it's as great as it looks.
Well, I'm not convinced it's as great as it looks. I'm also not completely sold on having another piece of tech that I have to keep up with and make sure it's charged. Yeah.
And this one has ink cartridge.
Yeah. Now we are looking at a new printer. I'm looking at the Epson. What is it? Inkjoy.
The Eco Tank.
Yes, there you are.
Ink Joy. That'd be an interesting product line.
Yeah. I am looking about getting that.
Joy.
Okay, you guys are still standing. That works.
Yeah, we're still standing. We're here.
Yeah.
We're here. We're queer. And we like bubbles.
Normally. Alright, so we have some boxes here for my sugars.
Granted, at our age, it's now. We're here. We're queer. Our joint pain is moderate to severe.
Depending on the day. Alright. And then let's come in here and use this green again.
Excuse me.
You hid my scalpel from me again. There it is.
Yeah, the kitty is doing surgery.
Well, she's been trying to do surgery. She's been trying to knock it off my desk. She tried to knock everything off my desk. And I put the plan up there for her so that maybe that would stop her way of traffic.
Nope.
Nope.
Just already makes her live more dangerously.
Yep. Bought a new keyboard for the editing desktop.
Had to buy a new keyboard for the editing desktop.
Well, no. I bought a new keyboard and mouse because I prefer the wireless. I don't need the gamer keyboard with all the shiny on it.
True.
She destroyed it in a heartbeat. All right, Joe, time for you to make some decisions.
Oh, what am I deciding? Dinners?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm adding one. Since we've moved into fall. All right, when do you want barbecue?
Let's go ahead and keep that one on Monday.
Okay.
I think I like some barbecue too. And we already figured out chili made the most sense on Tuesday.
All right. And these are my freezer meals we're eating, guys. All right, so we got what about pork chops? When do you want those this week?
Let's do this Thursday.
Thursday, okay. All right. Breakfast for dinner.
Let's maybe do that Friday.
Okay.
So you want to try out your new waffle maker?
I'm going to probably try it out. I'm hoping to get some cottage cheese to try out some fried pickles in it here soon. We'll probably do the eggs and sausage and possibly some gravy and biscuits. We'll see. All right, so that leaves Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, and we have chicken pad thai from scratch and potato soup.
Let's do potato soup on Wednesday.
Okay. I'm going to use the garden potatoes that were unintentionally handled.
And prolific.
Yes. Y'all guys remember I threw potatoes down for our watchers that watch us regularly. his niece gave us some potatoes, and I'm like, I can't get through these. We were doing no carb, which I'm doing a reset on that. For those wondering why you're seeing carbs in my menu. So.
Brenda was just getting really excited for a hot minute, I'm sure, going, potato soup low carb?
Yeah.
Yes, please!
It can be done.
Well, I'm sure it can. Like, there's equivalency recipes, I'm sure. There's got to be, like, a low carb potato soup equivalent. Probably has cauliflower.
All right. So
Brenda
Saturday, we will eat out. And then Sunday, let's see, did we kill everything? BBQ.
Pad Thai.
Yes. And that's from scratch. All right, and I think that will get our freezer ready for the winter. If not, you'll have to make another determinational list.
Oh, poor Alexandria. I found the no-carb keto diet shot my sugar up. My fasting insulin was 140, 150, and I hadn't eaten in 16 plus hours. Ooh. Oh, yes. Brenda says favorite is a roasted garlic potato soup recipe from a friend years ago. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does. Interesting, because my sugars have been really low. Like, my A1C went down to 5.8. But what I have to do is I can do a diet for so long, and then I have to do what I call a reset. Or my body adjusts to it, and then we start going all over the place. So, right now we're doing healthy, but we're not doing... Like, I'm not eating donuts. And that happens. Sometimes sugars go up. It's weird. Weirdest thing that shoots my sugar up is pizza. Thin crust pizza.
Yep. And I was about to bring that up. One of the most common things for allergic reaction, especially in diabetics, is an increased glucose level. Might be worth looking if anything in the keto diet is something that maybe you're sensitive to.
Right.
Not saying you're allergic necessarily, but maybe just sensitive to.
Right.
It's just like not working for you.
An example, most people wouldn't think barley would shoot your sugar up. Mine took off. Like a rocket ship.
And that has more to do, I think, with the allergy to it, the sensitivity to it. Because literally anything he eats with barley will send him over the moon. Like, we took barley out of his diet, made sure to avoid it. And literally you can tell, because the minute he has barley, he starts having irrational numbers. Like, he'll be running along perfectly smooth, and I think like the worst number you've had will be like 150, 160. Like, we got a little crazy, had some candy, and like we did the omelet shop, and you got the biscuits and gravy, and 150, 160. But then turn around and like he can eat healthy as hell for weeks, and like one little cracker of thin crust pizza, and boom.
Yep. So yeah, even though you're eating low carb, you have to be checking to see where that low carb is at.
Yeah. Alexandria points out, I found a burger from Burger King shot my sugar up to 220.
Oh, which burger? Is it the Whopper?
Or is it the Impossible?
Or is it the Impossible? I'll tell you why in a minute.
The Whopper.
Yep. You know why? Because the burger in itself has sugar in it. They use it to get that glossy surface to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of sugar in fast food is frightening.
Yeah.
Because and it's not like it's a massive shock or surprise to anyone that like fast food and real food are two different things. Like you can make a burger at home and probably not have an issue with it, more than likely. Like I'm not your doctor, see a doctor. But you then turn around and like fast food, it's like it's a hamburger patty.
Right.
There's hamburger in it, but there's also a bunch of stuff you don't normally mix with hamburger in your home kitchen.
Right.
Also, in it. Like you tell me how you get a hamburger patty that flat in your home kitchen that looks like that.
Right.
I've never had it happen.
Right. And it's like, you would think a fast food salad is healthy. You know, you go through, you order the salad as it comes. No, it's loaded.
Yep, full of sugar. Like it's very sweet dressings. If you really pay attention, a lot of the like nuts and dried fruit and all of it is coated in sugar.
Well, and here's the difference, and this is what
great.
you can try.
It's great salad. Oh my god, I love it. It's great.
Right. But here's what you can do. Go through and order the burger or whatever. And we were showing this on the show. I go through and order the burger with the toppings on the burger and get a salad out of it. And ask them for unsalted burger. That means they have to go and fresh cook the burger. If it sets your sugar off, then you don't have it. But you have a fresh salad there, which is not what you get when you order a salad. You get the kit salads that are sealed up and they've got sugar in them.
Well, and some of it is also hidden sugars in the form of preservatives.
Mm-hmm.
Just a side note. Because you'll often see a lot of things. Sometimes it's that they're adding additional salt to preserve things. Sometimes they're adding sugar to preserve things. Sometimes they're adding like citric acid, which is basically orange juice. Your mileage will vary on that sentence, but it's basically orange juice. All of which introduces extra sugar.
Are we down to 5 zones now? Living room, office, bathroom, kitchen, bedroom, back house. Am I missing one? Because I don't do your room, and I don't do the Invisibles room.
Right. No, I think that's it.
Wow.
Hallway, if you want to count it.
Yeah, I guess with the living room, office.
Okay.
And something else, and people think it's weird, but I picked this up from a TikToker. She doesn't put dressing on her salad. She dips her salad into the dressing.
Oh, yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing to point out is try not using the whole packet. One, like, generally the packet of, like, dressing is way worse than the bottle.
Right.
Way worse. In terms of calories and sugar and, like, it's all bad. In terms of its way worse than like you go to the store, you buy a bottle of dressing, you take it home, you put it in your fridge. But one of the things I found was that for me, I had spent many years with like lettuce doing a backstroke just to finally learn that like I don't like that much dressing.
Hmm. But it
Like,
really cuts down on your intake when you just dip it.
well, definitely cuts down when you just dip it. Also, just try using less.
Hmm.
Um, because I did find that, and especially those packets, I swear to God, they're extra concentrated. Um, like you really like if it's ranch, you get a lot of ranch if you use that whole packet.
Hmm.
Um, and sincerely, like a half packet is typically more than enough, even for the big salads.
Right. You know,
Like
but
I always get horrified now when they give us like two. Like
hmm.
there's a couple of restaurants that specifically do it. There's what is that? The Dixie chicken salad at Omelet Shop, and where's the other one with the chicken salad? Oh, Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
It's a huge salad, and I'm sure in someone's mind it makes perfect sense that like two packets of dressing should go out the door with that.
Right.
I'm still somewhere between a half and a whole packet on that.
Hmm.
Like that whole second packet just goes in the fridge and lives there until we throw it out.
No, until I use it.
Well, until you use
See, that's scary to him, is because I cook out of packets.
it. He specifically will go to restaurants in order to get ingredients,
Yes.
packets of whatever, to cook a meal like the next week or two.
Yeah.
Um, like God knows if he plans a taco night, we have to go to Taco Bell at some point.
Well, taco. Well, Arby's is my biggest one.
You know, and I wouldn't even feel bad if we bought the Arby's sauces. Like I would do that in a heartbeat. I just
Hmm.
wish they would sell fucking Bronco Berry.
I know.
Sell me my Bronco Berry. Oh my God, sell me my Bronco Berry. Why? Why, of all the sauces that Arby's has, can you not buy a great big giant ketchup bottle size of
Hmm.
Bronco?
Right.
Like, make my life complete, Arby's. Make my life complete.
Okay. So, of course, Monday we have our anniversary. What's going on Tuesday? Any
Um,
events I need to have on my morning planner?
oh, let me see. Tuesday's actually pretty straightforward. We literally just have dinner and a show.
Cool. Wednesday?
Well, of course, you've got your massage.
Yes. Ugh. Okay. Thursday?
Um, Coffee and tea.
Well, that's a show. It's already in the other calendar.
I know, I'm just saying. Now we do have a couple of things for the invisible assistant, but literally, I'm not seeing anything.
Okay. Friday?
I have my massage.
Right.
You've got Coffee Chat 6 at 4 p.m.
Oh, yeah, that is the 6 months to life activity. That's 4 p.m. And then Saturday we have Inner Circle.
Mm-hmm. At 6:30. We're back here on Sunday.
Yep. Which we're going to be starting a 101 up in there. So that'll be nice. All right. So yes, it's much more simplified, but this is Aeson at home. This is not Aeson with all the work stuff going on.
Which makes it a little easier to read.
Right. You know, like once, and then I finally got to use the sticker forever and a day. I've been trying to figure out how to use this. But this weekend, it's kind of the weekend plans. I got to get the car done. We need to get the porch ready for winter. I need to clean out the fridge. We need a meal plan. We need to shop. We need to do some prep.
Oh, thank you, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda. So, Joe, how many years are we going on?
6
And what have you learned in 6 years?
things
Keep going.
that you like mustard, but the dog does not.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big my brain.
Yeah, your brain exploded on that one.
Yeah.
So, over the past 6 years, what is one thing you wish you had done sooner?
Just like regarding us,
Or life? Things we done that you wish you had done sooner.
um, I'm struggling for some reason. Like, I'm trying to think of something that we've done together
Mm-hmm.
that was necessarily, I wish I'd done that sooner. I think more of the meal prep.
Right.
Yeah. I kind of held on to the like we're just gonna like cook daily multiple times a day. Like
Mm-hmm.
I did that the whole time I was taking care of my grandmother. And I look back now and go, my life would have been so much easier.
Meal prep
I don't know. I
is.
just thought I would get out of control.
Mm-hmm.
So I never actually did that.
Yeah.
Like, it just kind of mentally horrified me. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, I really could have been doing more of that all the way back when I was working.
Yeah.
As in, full-time office job times 2 effectively,
Mm-hmm.
because the number of hours I was working a week. Um, because the closest I got to that was I kept trying to do like a week casserole,
You.
as in just do a casserole and live off of it for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I was so tired of cooking.
Right.
And let me tell you, that was low effort to begin with.
Right.
But I think if I'd had like one really motivated weekend,
Mm-hmm.
I think it would have freed up a lot of time for me and probably put me in better health and kept me away from
Mm-hmm.
all the drive-throughs I ended up in.
Right.
Because I'll tell you, for that 5 years, I lived in a drive-through.
Yeah, I'll have a number 5 number, and unfortunately, you are a number 1 person.
Okay.
Like, honey, if it is number 1, you're ordering it on the menu.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
God knows my McDonald's breakfast order is not the number 1.
Well, no, but what's your Arby's order?
Big beef and cheddar.
Number one.
Well, it is why they exist.
Unless there's a special.
I try specials.
Yes, you do.
I also will order stuff that it's like, that's interesting, and I don't want to make the effort to find out if I like that at home.
Right.
Of course, occasionally that bites me in the butt, too.
Yes.
Some restaurants just shut. Just don't. Well, and then Burger King, like, God knows, I'm way down the list.
Mm-mm.
Original chicken? Like, I don't even know that's a number 10, is it?
It's a number 8.
Again, down list.
Yep.
Now, usually you make fun of me because I choose food that has pictures.
Yes.
Which I think is unfair when you take me to a restaurant in which everything on the menu has a picture. Like, you do not get to judge me at Denny's.
Honey,
Mm-hmm.
love you, but I'm going to judge you at Denny's no matter what you order.
Why?
Too many years of working in that restaurant. Well, not in Denny's, but in that style of restaurant.
So I will say, I can be swayed with a good pun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know that I'll ever order it again, but you better believe eggs over my hammy has a special place in my mind.
Now, I'm not going to use this habit tracker because we're tracking habits in the app. So please come off. Please, thank you. So we will cover that up.
Oh, and I'm way down list of Cracker Barrel.
Well, that's because your cowboy breakfast used to be number 1.
Country boy breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also, well, not that I'm really, no, see, I say that, and then I remember that's not my breakfast anymore because they took the steak away.
What?
Yeah, they killed my country boy breakfast. It no longer has steak.
How does it not have steak?
That's no longer one of the breakfast meat options. Steak went bye-bye. Remember, we were there for that. We, like, now they do the steak tips or whatever.
Yeah, they cut my steak up for me. Great.
Yeah, no. It doesn't rock my world.
Yeah. I swear I'm having the biggest trouble out of this sticker.
Oh, no.
Like, getting it to go on this box. Like, I'm not sure if the sticker's wrong. Okay, there we go.
Dun, dun, dun. Puppy pack.
Puppy power indeed. Like, something needs to get done.
I'm trying to think other restaurants. I'm pretty a good chunk of the way up the menu.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Evans, I'm all over the map.
Yeah.
I don't really have a favorite at Bob Evans.
Yeah.
I just don't. It's not that I hate their food. I like their food. I just haven't found anything that's like, this is the it.
Yeah, I don't know. I normally do... See, Bob's is kind of difficult for me. Like, it depends on what season they're in.
Subway, I brought my favorite item back after my favorite item got upgraded, and then they decided that wasn't something they were going to repeat.
Yeah. They still haven't brought my favorite Subway back.
No. I think your favorite Subway's dead.
Probably.
Well, because for years, like when they introduced the sweet onion chicken teriyaki, I was there.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing. Then they upgraded it with a sweet onion steak teriyaki.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh. you have now married my two favorite ideas. Because I really do love their Philly cheesesteak, but I love the sweet onion chicken teriyaki more. Then they married it with sweet onion steak teriyaki, and then they decided that was only a temporary promotion and killed it. Meanwhile, I don't think they processed the fact that it's literally a Philly cheesesteak, add sweet onion sauce. That's it. That's the whole magic. But they've actually put it back on the menu and tried to make it look like, no, we meant to do this. It's like, you did not. You got griped out and told by all your associates that, or all your sandwich artists, that people are still ordering it.
Yes.
And they're mad. And we're wasting a lot of time answering, can you still do this sweet onion steak teriyaki?
There we go.
Yeah. But no, I'm down menu there, because that's like almost the middle of the menu.
No, it isn't. It's the current promotion, dear.
Oh, is it their current promotion?
Yes.
Probably because they brought it back and they were tired of listening to people cry.
Right. I wish they would bring back my seafood surprise. Like, that was mine. Seafood delight.
I think you might as well ask them to bring back the pitas.
Yeah, I'm not really. I'd be happy with the pita because their flatbread sucks.
Yeah. Well, the pitas were great. It's just that they cut those open to make the sub, and they would do any sub in it. And I'll tell you right now, the best one ever, though I recognized later how traumatic it was for those poor employees. I dearly loved, for as long and it was a coin toss which one I was getting for the longest time. Doing a meatball sub in a pita. I didn't realize till later how cruel that was to ask someone to do. That is not an easy sandwich to make.
Like, well, no, but they're the artisan. They should be able to artistly do it.
But the things required for that to go well.
Skill, talent.
A pita that doesn't blow itself out.
I know what I got to do in October and on the 19th. Throw a pin across the room.
Oh, well. So September 19th, you throw a pin across the room.
No, that's the social load. And the planner load. And I got to start working on getting the planner file to you for October. That way you have a whole 10 days to get it printed and cut for me.
Yes. And we'll probably have to get an ink cartridge.
Fine. Can I just buy... maybe we can magically get the one that I want.
What, the Eco Tank?
Yeah. How much is it?
Oh, Walmart. It looks like it starts around once. Well, no, at Walmart it starts at $1.99.
Okay, that's not bad.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
But it better duplex.
Does it duplex? Because if it doesn't duplex, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you're not loud. I just made my life happy again. I can't tell if this one does or not. It doesn't mention it, so I'm going to assume it does not.
Okay. So this is my weekly spread. And then after that, I've got note pages. And the reason I just went ahead and stuck note pages in between these is because I need space to write. Write down statistics, write down ideas, write down thoughts. This is perfect. This will be my morning pages. And I can go in here and just add additional notebook paper, because I am going back to doing morning pages. If you guys haven't heard of morning pages, it's where you spend the morning writing 3 pages longhand. I do 1 page longhand instead of 3. It's a little much for me, but that's what this will be here. We've tried the power journaling. You know, it's one of those, I prefer to do it this way instead of the printout, which is weird, which I don't know. What do you think of that, Joe?
I'm sorry, what now? I was still checking your picture. Sorry.
Okay. Of doing the longhand instead of the printout. Because you made me this lovely form. It's up in the Patreon. But I like literally writing it out.
I mean, I think that's, like, if you... for some people, the form is really, really helpful, so they remember, like, everything that you know,
Right.
they want to go into that. I think for others, it may just be a more creative process, and like that form just kind of squeezes them into a box and goes, "You get X number of characters, and then you are done."
Yep. So I'm going to go back to doing morning pages in the mornings and just writing, and that'll be the sheets in between the weekly ones. But no, this looks really nice. And if it stays this way, i.e., if we stay doing this, then I will probably stay with doing this way. Because this is nice. It's clean. It looks pretty. It's very decorative. Alright, so let's pop down and see what Joe's got going on. Because he promised you guys that he'd have his planner fixed.
Well, it didn't.
He bought stickers and everything.
I'm sorry, guys. It's been a couple of weeks.
Uh-huh.
But no, right now I'm at fill-in information. But it because we came back from like we did the get ready for an out of town, did the out of town, came back from the out of town. I was on the road for 2 days, and then yeah, I got totally sucked into when I got back. Like everything is on fire.
Yeah.
It's like, so sorry. My plans for my planner did not go quite according to plan.
Because you still have to do your quarterly review.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yep. There are a lot of things that I need to get done, but clients come first.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Can't have people with half-dying websites.
And debate.
Never. Or not making money.
That's the bigger problem.
Yeah. Well, it was 2 for 1 on that website.
Yeah.
Like, it was an ad place.
Yeah. All right, let's see if you win anytime this week.
Do I win this week? What?
We'll see if you win this week. What's the weather?
Oh no, not the weather. Today is already proving I don't think the weather forecast is great. All right. Just pop up for a second. Ooh, top story is Charleston flooded. I wonder if that's South Carolina or West Virginia. today forecast is... Yes, I know you need to sell things. Oh, actually, I may be a winner this week. I don't think you're going to be horribly mad.
We'll see. We'll see. Because we're
All
heading
right.
into your danger zone this week. Here we go.
All right. Monday is partly cloudy.
Okay.
69 and 50.
Okay.
Tuesday, mostly sunny.
Mm-hmm.
71 and 50.
Okay.
Wednesday is mostly sunny. 76 and 53.
We might get a hike in.
Thursday is mostly sunny.
Okay.
78 and 56.
Okay.
Friday is partly cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
76 and 53.
Okay.
Saturday is partly cloudy. 73 and 55.
Okay.
Sunday is partly cloudy. 73 and 55.
Awesome. Okay, so we didn't even touch the 40s. I was worried we were going to hit the 40s.
No.
'Cause-
Currently, looks like we're going to get all the way into October, without seeing the 40s.
That'll be nice because October 1st is when we're sealing the house up for the winter. And that's a process.
Well, currently it's supposed to rain that morning and be 70 and 53.
On the 1st?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when we will change out the dryer exchange from going outside to going into the bucket. We're going to plastic the windows and seal off the air conditioners. What else are we doing? We'll have to install the propane heater.
Blankies.
Huh?
Probably air conditioners into your little covers.
Yeah, that's what I said. Put the covers over them.
Sorry.
Put the porch up, which we didn't get to use much this year.
We did not. Of course, then again, the heat of the days we were having, I don't think we would have enjoyed it.
All right. So I want to do something to see if I like it. I've seen Scrappy Wife do it.
Oh. Doing it on the page.
Yeah. Kind of like that. I think I will do that. I do like the top tab for the weekly. So those will be going into the October setup. So you can just flip to it. Yeah, but no. The October 1st is our wrap-up day for the year. As far as the house goes, we'll be getting the car ready for winter. Because it's coming, folks, unfortunately.
It is.
So I did add my laundry and my cleaning stamps in. I didn't do the weather stamps because it was all cloudy, and I'm like, okay, I don't really need that. I just need the high and the low. But no, this is what a weekly plan of just non-work stuff looks like for Aeson. You know, we're going to meal plan and shop on Sunday. So that'll kind of translate over into my plans on the planner page. Because that'll be when we do that. But no, what do y'all think of it? Do you like it? Do you see how you can take the box thing and change it up? if I stick to just this, like if I'm doing all this digitally, which is what I plan on doing, then I've got the happy planner sheets for this, and there will be no print for October.
Hmm. Wow.
Yeah, that'll be
That's-
interesting.
That sounds fun.
Yes. Because we did buy the happy planner, and because I wanted the covers, and they keep putting the vertical lines in there, and we should have enough verticals to do that.
Sweet.
Sweet. All right, guys. Well, with that, I want to talk about the two Patreons I run. One is a classroom, and then one is the support the station. The classroom one is is Aeson's Inner Circle, where I teach life coaching and Wicca and psychic development classes. We're going to be beginning a 101 there. It is $35 a month for the 101 service. Actually, I'm going to make a special tier for it. Of course, you can join the other classes, but that's where you get the educational side of Aeson. Then we have the baristas, and Joe, take over the barista talk.
All right. So, of course, we want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Tracy Van, Caitlin Bell, and Devin. If you'd like to learn more about us, the show, or how you too can become a Patreon sponsor and receive all the wonderful benefits our baristas receive, please visit us at PCSPNetwork.com.
Yes. And baristas that are on live chat, get ready. We're going to go into an emergency station meeting. So with that, here we go.
Good night, guys.
Good night.